Hi friends, I'm Johan and welcome to the FliteTest South Africa Community Spotlight. This is a platform where we share and showcase a lot of the builds and footage as well as maiden flights and just general aviation fun that our community in South Africa has with a wider audience outside of South Africa. It's been a while since we've posted the last video, and it's been quite a busy couple of months with a lot of builds and a lot of content that we received from our community. In this episode, we'll jump straight into a bit of news and a bit of updates of what's happening with FliteTest here in South Africa, and then we'll jump straight into the builds and the community submissions that you guys have sent to us over the last couple of months. So without further ado, let's jump straight in. So from a news and updates point of view, we were privileged to attend the Rand Airport Air Show in September, and we had a stall there during the air show, and that gave us the opportunity to meet up with a lot of you FliteTest fans out there, but it also gave us the opportunity to showcase FliteTest and the FliteTest products to the bigger aviation community out there. It was really nice meeting some of you that attended the air show. It was great to see some of the people that already know FliteTest and is following the FliteTest YouTube channel from the US. And it was really nice also to see new people getting involved and new people getting exposure to these fantastic FliteTest products. It was nice to have some fellowship with you and really just build some relationships with some of you during the process. It was a very windy day, but the FliteTest stand was great, and it was nice to meet all of you, and the air show was absolutely phenomenal. Really great aircraft to see, and one of the definite big highlights of 2023 for us. 2024 is going to bring quite a bit of air shows again, and we're going to be trying to attend majority of these air shows across the country, and we will have a FliteTest stall there to just meet up with our community, showcase the products and showcase what FliteTest is all about in building aviation in the wider audience. Next up, from a news and updates point of view, we're quite excited to bring to you the update of having the FliteEasy Range here in South Africa. Now, the FliteEasy Range, if you don't know what it is, it consists of speed build kits that consists of 3 different airframes in each speed build kit. These airframes are basically targeted for the younger generation, guys just getting into RC flying, as well as the kids in primary school and early high school, where you can build chuck gliders, but at the same time you can motorize these chuck gliders to be full RC controlled or remote controlled. Currently in our store we have the Easy First Flyers, and this consists of 3 different airframes, and these airframes have different flight characteristics due to their different shapes and wing shapes that they have. Fantastic flyers, all 3 of them. Perfect for a big environment like a hall in a school, or just in the open space like a park area or a rugby field, or any area where you have a little bit of space available. These are extremely light, so they fly fantastically well. They're a little bit susceptible to wind, but it really works great. The second one is the Easy Shuttle Duo, where you have 2 airframes of the space shuttle, and this gives you the ability to build a chuck glider as well as a powered flight glider, and you have the ability to move the center of gravity around by shifting some weights and to see what the impact of that is on the airframe. Both of these kits, as we have it at the moment, works with the Easy Power Pack. Now, what is the Easy Power Pack, you might ask? The Easy Power Pack is a really nice kit that we've received from the guys in the US. It's a 2-channel power pack that's got a transmitter, it's got a battery pack, it's got a set of motors, it's got a charger for the battery pack, and as well as a flight controller and receiver that's built into the kit. So this provides you with a very nice addition to the Easy Range flight airframes, or Easy Range airframes, that you can just connect all of these onto these airframes and make them fully remote control. The kit uses differential steering, so in other words it speeds up or speed down one of the 2 motors to give you left and right steering, and it speeds up and down the 2 motors to give you elevation changes as well as speed changes. The Easy Power Pack's range is about 150 meters, and it gives you a flight time of about 10 minutes on each charge of the battery. As you can see in the kit, everything is included in this kit, and the cool thing about this kit is you can move it from airframe to airframe to airframe to give you different airframe characteristic flying, and gives you different experiences on these different airframes. In future we will be releasing a lot more of these Easy airframes, so a great addition to get you into the RC flying game, and it's also a great entry to learn all about aviation and learn about what different flight characteristics, different shape of wings and different shapes of airframes have, and the shifting of the center of gravity in each of these. Right, jumping straight into our community builds. First off is Armand Raul. He's from Nigel, and Armand we met at the Rand Airport Air Show, and Armand at the air show purchased a FT Simple Scout from us, and he went ahead and built this fantastic looking airframe. Well done, Armand. Looking forward to the videos of this one when you do the maiden flight. Next is a good friend of ours, Leo Schmidt. Leo is from Joburg, and he bought an FT Flurken from us, and he sent us some content around the building of the Flurken. He also made a brilliant paint scheme of this with nice bright red stripes and black with the orange undertone. Really good looking Flurken. Now, Leo's given me the feedback this thing flies phenomenally well. It flies on rails and he's really enjoying it. He just doesn't have someone else to take videos while he's flying. So you'll see if you can make a plan in the future for us to provide us with some content of flying this Flurken. Thanks for the feedback, Leo. Next up is Peter Barnes from Unkuma's in KZN. And Peter was one of the first purchasers of the FT Storch from us. And Peter has built the FT Storch and he's gone ahead and gave it a brilliant paint scheme. Looks really amazing. Looks like the original Storch from the German army. Very nice build and exceptionally clean and well done paint job, Peter. Looking forward to some flying footage from this, Peter, if you don't mind. Next up is no introduction. It's Seth Brown. He's from Watervalboven. It's the little guy that lives on the farm out on Watervalboven. Seth has received the FT Explorer from us and he started the building process. He's not completed as yet, but he's done so far really good in terms of building the fuselage, and he's in the process of building some more, and he shares with us all the different build footage and content. Keep it up, Seth. Looking forward to further feedback on this one in future. Next is a good friend of ours, John Gordon. He's from Cape Town, and John has purchased an FT Edge from us, and he sent us some of the build pictures while he was completing the FT Edge, and he ended up with a completed Edge, which he decided to give it a very nice paint scheme. This is one of the best looking FT Edges I have ever seen, with this beautiful red and yellow paint scheme, and he's gone ahead and added some small stickers onto this edge as well. Really amazing build quality and a really amazing paint job John has done on this one. Thanks, John, for the submission. The scratch build really bit when he built this airplane, or the building process with John, and he went about and actually started doing a scratch build using local art foam, and he's downloaded the plans for the FT3D from the FliteTest forums, and he started the scratch build of the FT3D. Again, a fantastic paint job that he's done on this one, again with some nice stickers, and it looks really well. Next up, he's going to attempt to build XL version of the Simple Cup, and he started already the process of designing and building the airframe of the Simple Cup in a large format. So looking forward to the flight videos, John, and also the updates that we really enjoy receiving on your builds, and especially on this XL that you're busy building as well. Thanks for that footage. Next up is a young man that's new to us in FliteTest South Africa. He's been an avid follower of the US FliteTest channels, and Max is actually from Germany originally, but he's currently in the Western Cape, and he's built quite a bit of scratch build kits from Makerfoam that he's purchased from us. He's built the FT Arrow. It looks really amazing, and he's also built the FT Flurken. Both of these are great looking airplanes, and he's going to send us some flying footage of that. He's also busy currently with some other scratch builds that he's busy with at the moment, and he's going to share with us some content on that as well. Thanks, Max, for keeping us posted. Really enjoy your content that you share with us. Please continue with that, and looking forward to those videos. Next up is also no introduction, Micheal Ettershanks. We've been showcasing his builds in the previous videos in the previous couple of months. Now Micheal has scratched built a Merwe'ss airplane. That's basically an airframe that gets manufactured here locally in South Africa. He's made a scale version of this in quite a few iterations, and he's currently on iteration number 5 after he's used these tutors spare parts to actually start the build process. Version 5 of this airplane now already is flying, and he's really enjoying it. He's installed the Aura light that we have in our store, the stabilization board, onto this airframe, and the feedback that he's given me is it flies phenomenally. It flies like it's on rails. He's been able to do a lot of aerobatics already on this airframe, and he's been able to take some phenomenal footage of this thing flying. So what we've done is we've shared a couple of snippets of the footage that he shared with us of this airplane flying. We're going to link his YouTube channel below in the description. Please support Micheal in his YouTube channel as well, and go and have a look at a full video of this flight that he's had with this airplane. Really amazing footage, and it's great to see how this aircraft performs, doing loops and rolls and all sorts of funny aerobatics. Really good work. Thanks, Micheal. Next up is Rion van der Spey and Russell. Now these two gentlemen are from Sedgefield, and they purchased 2 FT tutors from us, and they decided, true to the FT community, to start and build these 2 FT tutors together. So they shared with us quite a bit of pictures where they are busy building these 2 tutors step by step, and they really took their time to do a really good job in terms of the building. So they started over the fuselage, and step by step watched the videos, and they built these 2 tutors together. In the process, they came up with very creative building techniques, as you can see in the pictures, by leveling some of the control surfaces by using pieces of foam to keep it level while they're adjusting the push rods. Really good techniques that they've developed in the process. But it's amazing to see 2 good friends build and share and fellowships and have some time building the FliteTest products. These 2 tutors came out brilliantly, and they've also included some carbon fiber strips on the edges of the leading edges of some of the control surfaces to make it more robust. Really great builds, guys. Well done. They've shared with us a couple of maiden flights, and here's some of the footage.
That part's too loud.
Russell, on the other hand, also took his tutor down to the beach, and he took some amazing shots of the tutor flying on the beach. Really amazing pictures. Thanks, Russell, for that. Next up is Org Strydom from Lepelale. Now, Org purchased quite a bit of Makerfoam from us, and he's used this Makerfoam to share with the guys in the Lepelale Park Flyers Club, where they scratch built some of the airframes that they've downloaded from the FliteTest forums. These airframes included a stick, some Versa wing, Simple Scout, and they took it out and had some great fun at the Lepelale Park Flyers Club. Here's some of the footage that Org has shared with us. Thanks, Org.
Oh, that part's too loud.
Next up is Alex Vale. I hope I'm pronouncing his surname correctly, but Alex is from Vereniging. He bought a FT tutor from us in kit format, and he had a fantastic time building the kit itself, and he took it out for the first maiden flights. As you can see, Alex is a real good pilot already, and he's really been amazed with how good this airplane flies. Really enjoyed the footage. Thanks, Alex.
Check at you, professional. Check at you, professional. That was cool.
Cool, hè?
Weer.
That part's too loud.
Jeez.
Come back. Come back. There you go. So flying a bit to the right and a bit up. See, it's flying a bit to the right, so I need to give it some left. I'm gonna come land. Watch your head.
Right, next up is a good old friend of ours, Eben van der Merwe from Prof Adder. So Eben has shared with us quite a bit of content already in the past with all his scratch builds that he does in Prof Adder, and this month is no exception. He's shared with us quite a bit of builds of gliders that he's built. He's shared with us the Baron that he's built as well, all from scratch, and using downloaded plans from the FT and the FliteTest forums. Really amazing builds, and his paint techniques is also quite cool. And he's also went ahead and built us a miniature stick which he decorated by hand. So even though it looks like stickers, all of it's actually done by hand. Eben received also a FliteEasy power pack from us, and he used this power pack to build a Phantom F4 jet that he's downloaded the plans from the FliteTest forums. And he installed the FliteEasy power pack onto this airframe. Unfortunately, the weather is not that great at the moment in Prof Adder, very windy, and Eben hasn't had time yet to fly this great looking jet with the power pack on it. So he said he's going to share with us some content the moment that he gets this into the sky. But he went one step further. The Easy power pack also has ports on the control board to actually add LED lights. And here you can see a small video clip of him adding some additional LED lights onto the sides of this Phantom. Looks really cool, and I think it's going to look even more amazing in flight. So Eben, looking forward to those videos, man. Right, next up is us. We decided to take on another challenge. Last year, Josh and David had a challenge during Christmas time where they actually scratch built 2 Christmas trees and then went head to head and flew these Christmas trees in a challenge where they tried to take each other out in a session of combat. So this year we decided, let's use the newly arrived Easy Power Packs and actually build a Christmas tree similar to what Josh and David has done. And we completed the Christmas tree, installing the Easy Power Pack, as you can see, and it went quite well into the airframe that we designed. Next up, we decorated it a bit, and it looks like a real Christmas tree with all the fairy lights, etc. that's needed, and it looks really amazing in the South African weather, as you can see. So we then took it out to the field, and here's some of the flight footage. It actually went really well. It flew phenomenally well with this power pack. The wind was quite gusty as well, so the stabilization worked overtime, but it went really, really well. Here's some of the footage. Enjoy. Thanks friends for joining us in this community spotlight. Thanks for all the contributors that's provided us with content. Really enjoy the feedback that you guys have given us on the speedball kits, the product itself, and just sharing how you're enjoying the kits as you build them. Thanks a lot for all the support in 2023, making it a successful year for us to bring FliteTest to South Africa, and we're really looking forward to 2024 and sharing and showcasing your content as well as all the new products that we are planning to bring from the FliteTest stables into South Africa. Look out for our newsletters. We'll be sharing all the content of all the new arrivals that we have in our store, all the new designs. We've just received some electronics, as you will see in our store already, for the mini range, so look out for that. The mini range is coming to South Africa, as well as further airframes for the Easy range. We have some designs up our sleeves for a Warbird series that we want to bring to South Africa as well. So please keep an eye out on our newsletters. We will share a lot of the content. And please share us all your content of builds, flights, anything flight related that you might have that you find worthwhile sharing with us. Send it to us via WhatsApp, email, or any other way that you could think of, Facebook even, and we will take this content and share it with the wider community here in South Africa. Thanks for the support. Looking forward to a fantastic 2024, and I hope you have a great time with your families. Cheers.